Hi, hey, I was wanting to check with anybody else. I was wondering, they've been talking a lot about acorn lately, and all the fraudulent uh, voter registrations and things that have been taking place, especially during the last election. Um, Most of that was squashed, of course, by the New York Times because they knew how much that would hurt Obama in his run for president. Uh, but you have a case like up in Minnesota where you got Al Frankin who won just by a matter of hundreds of votes, and there's a very good possibility that he's in office through fraudulent registrations through Acorn, and nobody seems to. It's just like it's they act like it's not any big deal, and they probably can't change it. They should be able to change anything if it was done illegally. And nobody brings up the fact that this was going on all over the country, and as partisan as they were, that to register Democrats only, that Obama benefited greatly from that, and nobody ever talks about that. Like it's such a small amount, it's not worth talking about. Well, they don't know, nationwide, how much he benefited from this and how legitimate he may be. Now, I'm sure, we're talking millions of votes. We don't know how many they registered and how many, get out the vote got for him. We know how many that he gave them, $800,000 through his campaign. We know that he was tied to it in the past, and just like it's not worth talking about, but it is. Uh, and you got all this going on now. I guess he even goes over to Amsterdam, and just the presence of Obama, the anointed one's gonna just by him showing up, him, Oprah, and his wife, uh, they're gonna bring the Olympics to Chicago, his hometown, uh, and then they get eliminated in the first round of uh, votes. The folks that are voting for the different places that would go to Rio de Janeiro or wherever, and we lost that first time around. Just another example of his ego. You know, uh, Being separated from reality. He thinks he lives in this fantasy world where all he's got to do is show up and say, "Yes, we can," and everything changes. And the man has no record. What has he ever done other than vote present? Uh, he delegates all of his responsibilities of any substance are delegated to somebody else. He's always got a buffer zone, so he's not responsible, and it's the blame game. It's always Bush. Everything that happened before he got in office, he's not responsible for anything since he's been in office. It's it's ridiculous that we're even. I can't believe that we're as a country having to deal with this. It's like Carter on super steroids. It's a joke, Pelosi, Reed, uh, Dodd, and it's just a bunch of lunatics trying to run this country into the ground. I just wanted to say that and see if anybody had their opinion on that.